Hello everyone and welcome back to me for ReFantazio. Last time we fought Luis, hoping it would be the final fight. It wasn't, and I got silver hair. Among a few other things. Also, I want to talk to you. She came here from his life, his mission remains unfulfilled. Other words, the assassin hasn't fled. You should assume he lies in wait, biding his time for another opportunity to come at you. Nah, we're not gonna wait for him to come at us. We're gonna go at him. I can't ride my sword. Also, we got the Prince archetype, which is really cool because I went ahead and looked at it before last stream ended, but it uses just the Seeker weapon set, but you can use any piece of armor, I think. It's just really strong. So is everyone safe? We had no casualties, however. We're starting to sound like pebbles, unworthy of even a glance. Anything but watch us powerless against them. No. There was little else that could have been done. Responsible as they were for the downfall of the resistance, any move we might have made would have resulted in needless sacrifices. The interest is the power of the Prince's awakening and came to investigate. Don't know why he would have run away, but surely has a plan. Tread carefully, please. Oh god, there's a lot of bodies out there. They're buried, but they're there.
Ready?
And this is Zorbra, I believe. If that's what his name is. It's been a while. Yep, there he is. No, Dead Punch, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I did check the Prince archetype. I checked out it has a really powerful move. I'm gonna work on it after I finish the Seeker.
So it was you behind the attack? Indeed it was. I killed the Prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours. So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on. Who are you?
So we're killing Zorbra now, right?
Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Luis.
Do you have any idea?
I thought I was gonna give me an opportunity to answer that.
King, everyone in this country is doomed.
If that is what Lord Luis so desires, then I shall see it done.
It's almost impressive how blind your faith in him is.
Just blind loyalty to the end. I don't remember why did he do it. It was because Luis accepted him or something, and that's it.
What did you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame. Lord Luis is the true king, who will save the worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless imposter, only fit to be sacrificed.
I mean, I can beat you.
Fiend. His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory.
Are we sure we could have just tell him that?
His journey's end. After enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler, because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Well, imposter or not, it's all the same if he's a corpse. And so I shall return the Prince and his dying legacy to the underworld.
Oh, he just turned himself into a human? Oh, isn't that? We fought that human before as well. That's the first one we fought.
But it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
Keep your guard up. The Melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
Why is Juna hunched over like that? You're gonna get a bad back if that's your battle stance. Have a new learn archetype Prince surges forth. Did it just force me to use the Prince?
Kinda feels like fate by now. Okay, time for a new fight. Stay on your toes.
The Prince is an archetype with includes a protagonist. You can now change it out as you wish. It can act as support for all senses of skills. As unique traits not found in other archetypes, but none of its skills can be transferred.
Alright, let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
So it's forcing the Prince on him, even after I didn't want to use it yet. I get it, we unlocked all the synthesis. All of them. Oh yeah, Royal Sword can be used with any class. Increase damage to human type monsters, which is good. Which one do we use? The dark burn.
Maybe let's go. You better be sure. Forward! I won't hold back! The blade's edge!
Start with heroic slash.
Now we strike him.
Repel and move status, repel and strength buff on the target. That's pretty cool.
Ninja. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there.
Thank you for your apple. I will be selling that later.
It is your turn.
Take out the legs first, actually, because now I remember your gimmick. Oh wait, this is bad. I don't have my healer on me anymore.
Lupa's really hurting. Can someone help her?
Let's go. Let's work together. No.
Lupa's hurt bad.
To the rear! I'll use what I must.
Healing?
I'm gonna be relying on healing items for this fight then. I only have one of these, but I want to use it here.
That was helpful. Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
All the apples are a target. Okay.
Get wrecked! They're still breathing.
Now you heal.
Heal! We've got to do something about those apples. Lupa sidestepped it. She's doing great. Let me handle those apples.
Heals, and this is before unlocking heal. I don't know what that is. Yeah, sure. It worked the first time, why wouldn't it work the second time?
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
I'll cut through.
Alright, bye-bye to your legs!
You think... Ninja!
I'm just gonna swap you out.
The rest is
Leave
up
it
to
to
you.
me.
Take my fullest power. It is your turn. Yeah. Lupa hit their weak.
Weak to wind damage, right.
Yeah, tough one.
I can AoE the wing.
Pugilist. Run them through.
Right on target.
Crit!
Miss Summoner, come forth now. I destroyed it. I pray that did something. Regenerate the headwind. Here
Except you get it back. Alright. That should be severely weakened now, though.
You better be ready. Get wrecked! The blade's edge!
Yeah, this is an easy fight. Did you really think this would be a struggle for me, Zorbra?
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll. Here I go. It is your turn. Yeah. Lupa hit their
Also,
weak
Stroll's at least increased hit rate on human-type monsters. Same with,
Stop that, eh?
you as well, too, actually.
It's still up?
Bolio, or however you pronounce it. It's been about 4 turn icon. Alright, you're using Soul Cream. Ah, it's getting all of its apples back.
legs are back to normal. Ugh. Just taken them out.
We get it, you're gonna be healing a bunch. Just get it over with so I can burst you down again.
Really hurting. I won't last much longer. Lupa's hurt bad. Can I get her some healing?
You see that?
Summoner,
Nah, I'll be fine. I can finish this fight here. I took out the
come forth now.
wings already?
Turn the tide of the battle.
Yeah, tough one. Come forth, Royal Soul. Still here?
Oh, you survived. Oh, that's bad, actually. You're just gonna rapidly keep healing stuff. Okay.
Regenerate the headwind. Here comes another round of wind attacks.
Still fight.
Wing, that's wind. Oh, that's really bad.
I shall vanquish evil and die hard.
I think I can finish this fight here now, though.
I destroyed it. I pray that did something.
Stop that, eh? By this
I still got plenty of turns left, yeah. Be gone! God, Seeker weapon! I complained earlier about not having a good Seeker weapon, so I bought one, and now I get this.
I feel stronger.
I shall rise.
I continue.
Tremble before me. I am most certainly.
I'm
Everyone levels up!
The effort is key.
the bastard got away.
Oh, that wasn't Zorbra in human form.
You chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even footing with a human.
That was a weak one, too.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
Was it not full strength last time?
We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible, but don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. Will not find any public backing like this.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity.
That means we can find our way out of it again, right?
And elder both. Heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux. When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be,
I'm still not used to the same color eye things, because that's new.
and that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in. All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
Years of prejudice won't go away overnight. Nothing can accomplish that. But if we don't believe things can change, they never will.
Come what may. My life is a shield raised in your highness's name. Are you prepared to fight Luis to the bitter end?
We fight him together.
Yes. By our efforts, we will stop Luis's reign.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
Man, that's gonna be a lot. We lost too many lives along this journey, and if Luis has his way with the world, such partings will become all too common. We have to stop him.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
Oh, we're singing the victory
Looking forward
song.
to the victory song.
Well, we've got bigger things to worry about now. But I can't wait to sing it.
You... I'm still...
I do think I was kind of hoping that we would have been able to build up followers from lesser numbers longer, because I was surprised how quick it went over. So I'm kind of glad that we have less followers now, so I can build it up again. It's gonna be fun.
And you, with all her heart. The injustice that befell this village is not your fault. But listen well. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have fulfilled your ambitions. After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If you want to overcome your hardest challenges, you'll have to face them yourself. The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
We killed one, we can kill them all.
Yes, I will.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yes, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the gauntlet runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
It's a bit strange, isn't it?
We've been together for long. Oh wait, it's voice acting. Never mind.
Long time. But I can't believe we've only just met. The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory, but my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real. Oh, guess I'm repeating myself, but I'm glad we're working together.
I hope they let me go back and explore the last place, because
Though I guess our toughest challenge.
if there's a, I looked it up because I was curious. There's a gold beetle I missed. Having overcome her trial, like this an excavation from Gallica. We get the final thing for Gallica with the mage.
She who still keeps the virtues of the mage. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
We finally get Gallica maxed out.
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm gonna lead the way.
Elemental Master and Warlock. And extra turn. You just get extra turns? That's for free?
When things get tough, remember this magic.
The music spell.
The music meant for you will play in your head.
This magic and music Gallica cast for me once. Now I think about it, it may have helped me in ways I didn't realize.
By the way, the Chieftess told me something about your novel. Apparently your parents gave you that book when you were still just a kid. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. What they hoped for you, I guess. I suppose you'll have to find out for yourself.
This book is the legacy of my parents, late King Uchronia and the Queen of Elden Sanctum. Perhaps the utopia depicted in this book wasn't a mere fantasy, but ideas of the old world passed down in the Sanctum.
The part we're reading today is the last chapter.
We're finishing the book.
It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together.
Works around. It's still a good skill. Just extra turn
The
icons.
last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia.
Like, if you're
must
like, oh
have
hey, my
a
turn was
will
supposed to be over. Nah, Gallica said no.
to maintain justice in this world. There are innumerable obstacles to overcome. Yet,
I get another
as
turn.
long as one lives by their ideals,
I'm sure that if you have a specific plan where that needs a certain amount of turn icons, they can mess stuff up like that as well, though. But it's probably not going to be that big a deal for
it
me.
is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions.
The true utopia has never been achieved. So-called utopia depicted in the novel is based in the old world, but it fell into ruin and was destroyed in the world. The book traces the trajectory of the old world. Are these books truly ideals we're striving for? Rather the
So
opposite.
even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself. Lady Cruaday mentioned the king was a real idealist.
we're the
when he
king.
first
It's our job
arrived
to
at the
solve
village.
those
But little by
problems.
little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power. With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them.
Well, at least he's devoted on paper. I don't think he actually cares about them.
We can't lose either. For the sake of everyone who has believed in us along the way.
Even if I were to win the throne, there's no guarantee my idealistic vision could have become a reality. Yet, what choice is there but to believe in them and fight on, trying to accept nothing will change?
You've got the power to change the world. And the one who gave it to you was, well, yourself. And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission. My real mission. And I'm going to see it through.
After discussing the novel and our ideas with Gallica, I closed my eyes. Oh, I figured we were gonna talk to more. What's he gonna say about this? Seems I've been summoned by more in a dream.
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend.
I wonder if the other characters are gonna get their own version of the prince.
Inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety. And archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then,
I don't want to
What
actually
you
know. I'm
think
just
is the
curious to
foremost,
find
most
out.
Inescapable fate a person must bear.
The foremost fate. Not really sure, but for me to be me, and for you to be you, or something like that.
Indeed, it is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to, and once your familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed. Yet
I
by
mean,
some strange
you have to
tangle of
get to
destiny,
the world somehow, I guess.
you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again as a prince. Do you
I'm guessing if we
understand?
didn't do that, we get the bad
You
ending.
stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler, not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life.
It is good, and I've been enjoying it. The only thing I really like that makes me not want to play this game is the fact I want to play Deltarune. But I still want to play this game as much, so I think I'm gonna, like, I mentioned it, and I made a poll earlier today which one I should do first. Like, either tomorrow or the day after, depending on what I'm feeling like. I'll do Deltarune, and I'll finish one chapter, then I'll come back to this for a bit.
'Tis his hands that bear our
Oh, you know, even Mor gets to hear the voice. That's it, Mor, you become a party member. No.
I remember. I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time? Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak.
I'm surprised they haven't told more about this voice in general.
Awaken this boy to his power.
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
Are you? Could you be?
As for you, I bid thee awaken.
Wait, no, don't kick me into academia! I'm not ready yet!
Ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the ascension of kings.
My conscience faded away, and I was about to say, no, I wanted to talk to Mor! I'm reminded that Mor was the author of the fantasy novel. Has Mor visited the ancient Elden Sanctum?
Time marches on, and the age...
That is a good question, because how else would we know about that? Oh, that's our just normal bed now. That's neat, and Gallica's there, too.
Okay, all our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
All this royalty? It always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
'Tis proof that bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
What do I say?
Wow. I feel so motivated.
Yet if he suddenly spoke with the eloquence of a philosopher king, 'twould bemuse more than it would spur.
You can take it at your own pace. We're all getting used to it gradually.
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince. Can I ask you one more thing? Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
Trans people, I don't care. Some coin would be. I'm kind of curious about this option.
It'd be nice to have more coin in hand.
I'm gonna assume you were hoping to lighten the mood.
I was just curious about the
It's no
option.
secret that we have struggled to fund our own armory. Yet do remember there is a place and time for these japes.
And the time and place is now.
I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
Can I explore the forest? No, oh, okay. I wish they'd let me explore the forest before I left, because I missed a gold beetle. Oh, man.
Let's move.
No way I can get it now.
You see?
You can try to give us one welcome, so we choose not to fight them. This victims only pile higher. Easy to say, well, help anyone, but doing it is a whole nother thing. One more reason we gotta prove we're serious by putting our lives on the line. Lead by example. Besides, it wouldn't be the first time we've crawled all the way up from the bottom.
After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new powers and ascertained new truths. Their arch-enemy, Luis, already has one hand on the throne. Even so, they march ever forward, spirits rekindled by battle. They head to
He already have his hand on his throne, but soon I'll be in the throne and he won't be out and force his hand off, I guess.
That Elden boy is nowhere to be found. I suppose.
Wait, was it? There's one of you guys missing.
Time until Luis takes the throne.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general.
Yeah.
The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position. Why is this happening?
I don't ever go. Oh, okay.
Even if the
I thought I would need
Sanctus
every gold beetle to get every
collapsed,
reward.
Why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Yeah, Luis can chase you down anywhere. Oh, hello, Bolton.
Who are you?
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area. You might have one way to survive.
What's Bolton planning? I know he's on our side. Come on. What are you planning, Bolton? Hello, Luis.
Well then, let us depart.
Lord Luis, your pardon.
Zorbra.
We've encountered an...
Oh yeah, he did escape, right.
I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death, yet it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
Why is like that part of the story something that happened to one of my D&D characters?
The boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently and then returning to his corporeal body.
I've seen this story before, and it's technically something I not really wrote, but was a part of.
Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you? Yeah, I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis I am worthy of his gaze.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Lord Luis deserves to have you in his party.
As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
He's going for the staff.
Rest assured, that old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Understood.
Let the final banquet begin.
Come on.
Hey, we have our posters up.
Any bets for the other candidates? Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin could turn into mountains of Reef.
What are you trying
Our best friend. Oh, that's kind of neat. Oh, that's cool.
Oh no, of course not.
That explains. Well, I don't know how much.
I'll call that bet. All in.
Oh, Bolton going on the prince. I forgot what I was saying.
A Sanctus bigwig gambling away his tithes? This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along. Haven't you heard the news?
The times we live in, I'll tell you.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince.
The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Oi, churchman!
Anyone could
You
become
think
that
Count
monster.
Luis lied to us? You think he cast some big illusion?
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another?
He makes them himself.
Convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
Honestly, he doesn't need to win here. He just needs to plant the idea in their heads.
No sense becoming a monster yourself.
Oi! What's all this fuss about?
Damn it! When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll die just like Forden.
Honestly, he'll take you out just as well.
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off. Humans have been sighted near the capital after all.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were from the capital.
Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spark that lights the kindling. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an extent. Those of us pushing the status quo have always struggled to understand the appeal.
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to argue and snarl at each other. Never seen it this bad. Not normal, I say.
Blind fanaticism and doom go hand in hand. If we don't find some common ground soon, it'll collapse beneath us.
Now I guess I'll have to figure out some way to give them that common ground.
Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his Skyrunner as it rises to the flying palace.
Either that's just where the final boss is gonna be, or he's just trying to end it early.
Ah, the royal palace. It's been a while.
Royal Palace would be a fitting
Hear
final
me,
dungeon.
O king, stubborn and deathless. This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over.
I was correct. He was going for the Royal Scepter too.
I will provide it.
Thou impertinent faith breaker.
There's the king.
Have no shame in preempting the day of judgment.
Do you presume yourself a god? Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals.
Also, that's a
but I
interesting looking crown.
never make that mistake.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secret?
Makes sense. Luis would have figured something else about it.
World-changing power by use of only a single scepter. Why only those supported by the people can use it? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic.
It's the people's fear.
Huh. So it's true. The country
They're not
truly
telling
is
us.
with sin. In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
I guess now we're finding out if he was born in that village. His horns? He's an elder.
What elder?
You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew.
That makes more sense too.
And yet,
Why is in the Elden
what
village?
happened to our village? What
happened to this country?
Not even the king knew that.
You cannot stop me any longer, nor can anyone else. Save one lone possibility.
There's the scepter. Oh, if Luis does grab that, that could be bad. I'm not only now just realizing that if he grabs that, he can probably use exactly what he wanted for, or to use it for.
Hardly counts as a triumph, considering how they departed. Anticipating conflict, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a quiet stop.
We do look a little bit different. I wonder how many people will recognize us.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Isn't that... Oi! That monster boy's come back! Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish. A half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
That's not why the sky is going
More
red.
welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to understand?
It's
Doubtful.
useless. Words are cheap. Still, we should walk with pride instead of trying to keep our heads down.
True enough.
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returns. Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magics, but the curse is now dispelled. His true form has been restored.
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why in His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed?
Because he's an imposter! Just like Count Louis said! You'll not fool us again, beast!
That's the thing. Technically, we weren't ever an imposter, even if we didn't realize it ourselves.
Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Count Luis, even the thick one. He took in a parapus like you, and you spit on him. Scum!
He killed his brother.
Is a tight rope and a stiff beam. And you want us to support the prince?
Lady Juna, I can't believe this! I admire
Everyone's popularity is down.
dying alongside some fake prince! I don't intend on dying with anyone. Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing with.
Hey, you chief! Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood? Now you're with this pack of throne chasers.
I'm honestly surprised anyone recognized him.
Mustari girl! You ungrateful pagan! Count Luis brought down the Sanctus Church for you!
Really?
Out at him.
That's what you're the best thing you can do for her?
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them.
Every one of them's only concerned with their own emotions and nothing else.
We'll have your heads on pike soon enough. Leave! Get out of our royal capital!
If we do that, Luis will just
We
win.
can deal with them ourselves. How about it?
This is bad. They really are out for our blood. Has everyone gone insane?
Probably already were like this to begin with. Bolton, how'd you get on board?
No talking this one out. You need to run now.
When did Bolton get on board?
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
No, that's not...
I know, it's not true. But truth and how it appears to the citizens are different beasts. Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue.
I mean, anyone could become one.
Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless, and they cling to Luis as a savior, rather than the devil he is.
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social status.
I'm also
especially
kind of
since
surprised
he's
no
given birth,
one's
right?
like brought up
No
the
amount
king's
of
or
wealth
prince's
standing
new
can buy his
look.
protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first,
Not
now
at the party,
counsel
just out of the
that
random
condemning him
people.
would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
I guess they would have just assumed it was the downside, or it was because he changed form.
He can create humans, by the way.
Oh, that's all true then. I had my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time. Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that.
It's not been a fair contest, but that really hasn't stopped things from getting out of hand.
To me, but anger and quips. I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little discourse, but I'd only looked to others for change. Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy. Blind fanaticism, like I had. Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety. Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
That it would be why the sky turned red. Everyone's so full of anxiety that it's just causing so much more Magla to be created.
Never be seen as an enemy.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot. Let's head there for now.
You really pulled some strings for us, Bolton. Wow. How are you not a follower? Let's head back to the Gauntlet Runner. Seems like the city has calmed down, at least a tiny bit. They'd have a hard time wrecking our Gauntlet Runner, but we still shouldn't chance it. Make our way to the Hush Honeybee. Everyone else has already gone ahead. You left me by myself. You left me by myself when people are like concerned about me being here? What happens when I talk to people? Serve up a reckoning. This dead man's living in the... Oh. That's not going good. Can't help these victims. Yeah. Just Luis posters.
Gone to shite, this ass.
Okay, let's all here. My people fight each other on their own. I wish a lot of them. We're enough as stealing from each other. What's the point? I will check with the topic more because there's something I wanted to do. And thanks for reminding me. I just want to check one thing first. Yeah, it put me on this even after I took myself off. I want to finish the Seeker first. That's the cleric. Whoops. I also wanted to see... This is just Wizard. Wizard and an Assassin for Warlock. You preserve MP. And that's really good. Dark damage to one enemy. That's the only attack it has, really? Negates one enemy repel magic. Increase the cast magic attack damage greatly once per battle. Hyper... Oh, that's interesting. Recovers MP after defeating an enemy. That's really good. And just max MP by 30. For this, we have... Same magic recovery. That makes sense. Heavy fire damage. Heavy ice damage. Heavy electric damage makes sense. Same as the other ones. Halves MP cost of synthesis. Only applies to synthesis that consume MP. I mean, you can't really cut 0 in half. And 50% attack buff for magic. Pretty interesting. Actually, I do want to check, because only Will has that one class. You can see the outline there. That's really cool. I didn't notice that. It's barely visible. But I do think that the others are going to get their own version of the Prince. Like, Joel is probably going to get something that uses his warrior weapon as well. At some point. I don't know when, though.
Now, where was it?
So, you've acquired a new archetype.
Yeah, we acquire a new archetype, but only I can learn it. Wesley. Hey, Hereford. You've awakened the Prince archetype. Power within your way of life has influenced even your allies. Now, signs of power beyond imagination present themselves. Is the power of a true hero one who shares supports the perspective of the sovereign, such as royal archetype? Hope you let me witness the power come to fruition. Monster Darkness, true awakening is can outside royal archetype. I knew it! are difficult, but they are powerful archetypes unique to each ally.
Hello.
The Royal Warrior, Samurai, and who knows what else.
That is...
I did not mean to do that. My guess is it's going to be the Commander for Stroll. What do I get? Vorpal Blade. That's really strong. Evasion ranks by 3. Attack by 3. Basic attack bars by 50. That's all starting out, actually. Level 2 Brave Blade. Have 50 damage to one enemy. High crit rate. Slash attacks by 30. Weak physical slash to all enemies 8 times. Low physical attack. No turn icon is lost. Oh, that's strong. Hulkenberg, the Knight. Paladin, Dark Knight, and Elemental Master. The Dark Knight is this. Elemental Master, that's this one. So I need to get the mage up. At least I don't need the Warlock, because that'd be now to get Assassin as well, and that would just be annoying. Right. Heimsmaid, Ninja. My guess is also... Oh, wait, no, I forgot that thing with Hulkenberg. I want to see what these do. Alright, Guard for one allies, yeah, we have that on the last one. Instant recovery, which is just stats to recover one turn, which is nice. Medium electric damage to one enemy. We have that, weaker version of the Undercurrent thing. Mad Rush deals physical pierce to one enemy. Barrier that nullifies one non-almighty attack for one ally, which is pretty good. Pierce attack by 30%. 50%. Oh, I like that. Just guaranteed almighty reflection. Adds a turn icon after this skill. I can't pronounce it. Heimsmaid. Yeah, so 3 classes. Ninja is one of them, which I will work on first. My other guess is going to be the Gunner. Then after that, maybe the Faker? Yeah, no, they have extremely hard skills. Juna! Persona Master, that makes sense. Speaking of, I will go ahead and unlock that now.
I'm counting. Of course.
And I am going to go ahead and turn this on, because I do really like the Persona Master. So they sold the Masked Dancer. Decided to wear these masks. Let's keep dancing!
I knew I could do it!
Yeah, that should be fine. Right, the Persona Master and something else. My first guess would be Summoner, but I don't think they make you study another main character's lineage. So maybe Warlock? Or maybe the Merchant. I'm gonna have to unlock that before I can figure out. If is Soul Hacker, which... Oh wait, Soul Hacker? You know, forget my statement of I don't think they make you use another main character thing. I forgot to go over Juna's thing, but yeah, for your skills, we have Flamethrower, having fire magic all damage, removes target buff, no burn, that's unfortunate. One hit weakness to fire, one hit weakness to ice, magic still attack, and for its turn icon lost enemies defeated using fire, ice, electric, wind, light, dark, or almighty magic. And I'm guessing this class is going to be able to use masks, too. Oh, I'm realizing it counts itself as the Masked Dancer tree. I need to check something. Does Heimsmaid... Yeah, it does count as a Thief's tree. Then Knight tree, Warrior tree, and Seek. Tree... No, this is the Prince tree, so it's different. Anyway, Soul Hacker, the other one is going to obviously be this. But we have our summons still. So what is a summon? Summon Fairy modified. High chance of inflicting Frostbite. Harvest God provides any allies from KO and restores all to full HP. Summon Dragon God modified. Stream magic against all enemies to use their attack for 3 turns. Summoning magic, no turn. That is any of these! And I forgot to go over synthesis, but I'll do that later. One of these is going to be the Berserker. The other one, maybe the Samurai or the Paladin? If I had a guess? True physical damage when an enemy inflicts one-time weakness. Jeez, that's not actually that expensive either. Charge makes sense. Wait. Why would I use this unless the enemies... Oh, removes buff effects. That makes sense. 30% max HP! Decrease attack and defense for all enemies by 2 for each 3 turns. Physical strike on one enemy ignores resistance. Strike attack by 30%. Wheeler lands a crit with a physical attack. No turn cause loss. That's really good. Right, now then, for synthesis, because I forgot to go over those earlier. Peerless Stormbreaker. Severe slash damage one enemy. Adds one turn. Cunning Blow. Beam slash 4 6 times one enemy. Cunning Blow on turn icon. Main inflict charm. Ultimate Guard. Barrier for nullifies one of my attack for all allies, which is pretty good. And that's expensive, though. Night Healer. Commander lineages. Severe physical light damage on all enemies. Decreases... That's just whatever the reverse version of Heat Riser is. Same with this. You have a light and shadow version of each. God Killer. We've seen that before. Severe physical slash one enemy removes target, stash, repel, and strengthen buff effects on the target. Extreme physical slash one enemy removes buff. Wait, isn't this just better than this then? Greatly increases the party's physical attack damage once per... That's just AoE charge. Okay, and high chance of one killing all enemies. Summon Tyrant. Deal surveil all magic attack damage on all enemies. May inflict hex. 3 magic strike damage on all enemies. Increase their attack defense for 3 turns. That is... These are really good skills. Bastalio, last one. Clear physical almighty damage one enemy. Removes stats, repel, strength buff on targets. Heavy physical strike damage enemy 1 to 3 times no resistances. Extreme physical slash damage one enemy ignores resistances. A lot of those are just ignoring resistances. No, one more thing I want to check out. Special experiments. I need another wizard mask for one of these eventually. Elementalist. Ice, if it was to pierce. I'm gonna go Elemental Mask. No new ones, actually. That's kind of surprising to me.
What now?
Speaking of Juna, you're the Persona Master. Where are the masks? There they are. I could do General. Let's see what this gives you. All my damage, only to ice, those are normal, I think. Let's check out Elementalist, which gives Blizz and Lightning, Magic Boost as well, which is pretty, that's just damage buff. We also got Soul Hacker, which does that recover HP thing, everything, Heat Riser. I think I'm gonna go Elementalist. Yeah, that's gonna probably be best. Combine that with this thing, which inflicts one-time weakness to Electric, just for free. And then making that stronger. This is going to be interesting. Well, I can't read it.
That reminds me.
We don't find anything else? One question, right answers. What do you mean? Oral language requires to spell all. It's countless names. Perhaps the type is the type spell to begin with. The magic business. The magic spell we assumed it is. Spell reads the hearts of the people and protects candidates from assassination. Perhaps there are deeper truth beyond the magic's individual aspects. King various wishes to guide the kingdom to reform. Assume that's written there in the crutch of this endeavors to that end. My ability to decipher any further meaning from it. When or if you recall anything, would appreciate if you examine the scroll for me again.
Oh. You'll come again.
Right, it's been an hour. I haven't done much yet. Oh, the weather is red. On the weather icon, that's interesting. As well, things are really Like, I'm surprised what's going on. Hi, Olkenberg.
Let's move.
Hurry inside. Okay, yeah, that dust is normal. It looked a bit red for a second. Hello, Maria and Fabeline. How are you guys doing?
Everyone, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Since you left, Luisa's following has only grown.
Oh, yeah, now they're gonna bring up the appearance.
Changed. You're still the same person, aren't you?
Tis
Yep.
quite a story, but it deserves explaining. I only hope you can believe us.
We can show you my new archetype if you can't. Preferably outside.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I had thought all this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff. But under the
So did we.
deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince. Is that right?
Yes.
Still, I mean, how do you get the whole country to believe your story? Is that even possible?
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just seen firsthand how far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
Then what will you do? If this goes on.
But you're still you, yes? You came to help everyone, just like you helped me before.
Yes, I am. I'll figure something out.
Yes. Don't worry. I'll figure something out.
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head on?
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Hard luck for the honest knight. Not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded.
Then we'll just have to take him out ourselves, I guess.
There is a key to turning the tide. First place I'd look is the castle in the sky. You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple as fearing Luis. I've been keeping
He's using the king's magic.
while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly,
how'd you know we went to the woods?
It was too sudden, unnatural. It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity, and if I had to guess what's causing it...
You're implying it's Luisa's doing? All the eeriness in the sky. Is that because...
Don't know, but the change in the citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it, that means we might still have a chance to fix it.
Then why is it only affecting some people? What Luis is doing with the royal palace? Whether or not he truly desires a world over by humans, we won't know his mind until we confront him.
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
Trap or not, we have no other choice.
Then it's settled. Head to the royal palace and put a stop to whatever Luis is cooking up. With that Skyrunner, you're the only ones who can. And we'll fight in the ways we can too. We'll make sure the whole kingdom hears that the real prince is back after all the strife he's been through.
Indeed. If you can make things better, you might just inspire everyone to remember their own hopes and dreams. Maria's been terribly patient, waiting for you and believing in you. It'd be nice to see her smile again.
Right.
If Luis behind all these disturbances and stopping him will only help us our approval ratings. If we can restore civility and rational thought, they'll pave way to being Luis. Press on with faith in that.
I'll always believe in you. We'll all do our best, so you can be a good king.
Indeed. If we win, I suppose you really will be king.
You only just now realized that.
Oh, king.
It's a bit early to call that, Bolton, but
Too late
alright.
today for a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow, we make for the castle.
What to pick?
Oh, it's
No, I was just you're still to me, mister. I'm gonna keep cheering you on forever. No matter what I say, people are gonna try to go in to look down on you. Time like these where your actions speak louder than words. When they see you stand up to Luis, I'll be playing who's in the right. Oh, you're just a random fairy. I forgot Gallico was next to us. I didn't realize that. Don't really want to be around people outside because they're so weird lately. People in here feel nice. nice and warm though. Wonder why that. Why? It's like there's this optimism in here. It's gotten stronger since you came in. Actually, I can feel people's hearts unwelding. Pretty amazing. What kind of magic is that? There's people outside who are like this. And like, why do the fairies always disappear after we talk to them? Would believe yours is Highness, actual prince. Apologies for the less royal accommodations, but try to have a good rest regardless. No problem. Something foul in the young Grand Trad. Everyone seems so anxious. Those who oppose us do so with fear or favor, but there's also those who believe in us. We must press on.
Oh, hell.
So there's so much anxiety now, they don't know what to do. Public sentiment is very volatile at times like this. Still a way to win. So different from when you were last in Grand Trad. Everyone's staring at you with such disdain in their eyes. Let's remember you've still got people on your side. Well, let's just do everything we can.
Your Highness.
So His Highness returns to the royal capital in triumph and glory. In truth, I'd like to welcome him back with a grand feast. The day shall come when the people too celebrate. You in great fashion. My spirit is ever ready to ensure that day comes. Oh, I was about to ask him, where's Heinz, man? And then I forgot. Then there's one. Wait, really subordinate and a false prince. And now I've awakened his Highness's true Highness. None have walked to so strange a path as you. For all this, still, you mean to be king?
Come on.
Some turnaround, eh? Last time we were here, people were falling over themselves to welcome you. The only thing I can see in their eyes is fear. Yeah, and even if Will turned out into a monster, at least it won't make him. That's a fair bit scary if you ask me.
Good night.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 31 days remain.
We have 1 month to prepare.
To all the people who dwell in this land.
Why is the king crashing down like Majora's Mask?
This voice? Soon, naught but 1 month will remain. On the dawn of the day of the hero, the one who has inspired the greatest faith of the people shall inherit the kingdom. I bid thee forget not these words.
Just that was like a month left?
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle. But I suppose that confirms it. This is where it ends.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace walls. Good thing we've got a Skyrunner. Or it'd already be over for us.
Or perhaps it is us he has been waiting for all this time.
However disturbing the world looks now, 'tis only a prelude to the deadland Luis strives for.
Sky looks proper hellish already. And with all the humans out there, it's no wonder everyone's losing their grip.
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides everything. Funny how that's indistinguishable from absolute chaos.
But it's Luis who has the...
Yeah, honestly, there's so much going on, I can't... It is just chaos.
Deception. He broke the nation's order, and everyone knows it.
Sure enough.
We just gotta put the order back together then.
Got our telling I dreaming to begin with. Figured a world where the poor and weak get trampled on was a world worth breaking. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for, really?
Maybe... hope.
A little broad, don't you think?
Yeah, it's not wrong though.
Everyone's talking about. But everyone who's seen you and your friends say you're amazing. You make them really, really happy. Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team. Everyone's different, but you keep working together and doing great. You're so cool.
A fair point. You're quite right, Maria. It is a hard thing to word, so forgive my fumbling. But perhaps 'tis a matter of standing for something Luis does not believe exists. We must prove that it does.
Like, something like unity, maybe?
And you keep on working hard for it, it will come true.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
Oh, is our book gonna actually have some importance? Because it was a relic.
The essence of true magic.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches about taking the throne, it'll be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
If Luis claims victory, everyone will be sacrificed in his wake. You have to prevent that from happening. Whatever Luis is doing in the royal palace has to be stopped as soon as possible. It's up to us to do it.
Right, thank you. Well, we'd best keep an eye on the calendar. The king's deadline was the dawn of the day of the hero, so we've got until the day before. And that won't be the end of things either. Even if people come to their senses, it would amount to nothing if Luis sits upon the throne. Personally, I think we should prioritize our main objective here. I'm sure we'd get it done, but we have to make sure we have at least one day to spare before the day of the hero.
We've got a few days left, so it's up to you how we spend them. When we set off, let's do it with no regrets. So Luis is hiding.
Oh, that's the
royal
king.
palace here. We have to stop him. I won't accept King Luis.
Dread.
Nice little bit.
Alright.
Let's see.
So, oh wait, no, I need to back out.
Let's put an end to this.
30 days. That this man with his ruinous aspirations of the future must not succeed the throne. A mission with a deadline has begun to challenge the Airborne Palace apart from the Round Table and the Gauntlet Runner. Due to Magla disturbances throughout the kingdom, the entire country is experiencing dread, whether, if that wasn't bad enough, because of an intimate weather called Blight. The abilities of your followers in support will be indispensable when it comes to stopping Luis and be crowned new king. Use the time to ensure you have no regrets when you depart. Prevent Luis's destructive vision and rescue the kingdom's future before the day of the hero arrives.
So?
Sure you're ready for anything. Before you head in, that palace has definitely changed from the last time you were there. I might be closer to the end of this than I thought.
Excuse me?
The one in this drawing? Yes, I am, even though it looks like a character, to me, I haven't seen much of this game, but it looks a little bit like a character from Nier. You know how crazy the world is right now, Mr. Famous Person? From where it's to what it's, everything's gone weird. Even just flying around out here makes me feel gross and sick, but this place feels better. So, Mr. Famous, can you do something about this awful sky? Decide, I'm gonna leave this problem to you, people folk, but I think I'll just stay put for a while. I'll watch over from here, okay? So Barda needs to fight that. Why can't I do Basalio? No, they can talk to me right now. Okay, so I just need time for that.
Alright then.
There are new quests in town, and I'm willing to bet there's gonna be quite a few in other towns, too. Just figure out, well, how important is we don't break over this. What a sight. All my past streamers crying and screaming their butts off. Oh, wrong person.
Hello.
Onto the catacombs of the prince. If you are possessed of the prince's skills, I have a task for you. Place some distance from the elderberry called Mount Volcano. Connect you to look for the War King's legendary greatsword there. Story goes that ages ago, the War King united the land under his exemplary leadership. Even the sword he carried became stuff of legends. Said to be stunning, awe-inspiring craftsmanship. Traveled many leagues of hope seeing it. In fact, it's been 10 years since I first set out. Just that Mr. Volcano is a terrible den of monsters, and I died before I found it. Feel free to mind list someone so princely in my stead. Of course, I'll reward you handsomely. And you're sure to find other treasure there too. What do you say?
Guess so.
Find something we can use in this Louise. Or if not, we can sell it and buy something that is useful. This legendary great. Let's look. If nothing else, we can just use it on Stroll. I shall of course prepare a suitable reward. Now, much of the sword is yours to keep. I just want to see it. Oh, okay. We can swing it that we get treasure and a legendary sword on top of it. Sounds like it's kind of worth it to me. That's even better. Sword is sealed in Mount Volcamo.
Let's give it a shot.
Ward, legendary great sword question mark? Why is it question mark?
That's where you want to go.
Because apparently it's safe? I'm surprised we're going from there and not Grand Trad, because this feels like, yeah, it's closer to Grand Trad.
Help me, will ya?
Bravery rules, prepare accordingly.
What now?
That reminds me. Reese wind attack. That's really good, considering the Seeker primarily uses wind attack. What was the thing I had? Yeah, just plant type monster.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Hey?
I've gotten me already. Some people know me as the Queen of Cuisine. I suppose it isn't the title presumptuous to use in the company of an actual prince. I feel like I recognize you, but you used to be a chef in the royal palace. You! Alright, I remember you! Right, I once again have need of your talents. From the point of view, yours let me create such expected and powerful dishes. Let's hear it!
Whatever will I
During the
do?
course of my travels, I constantly cross my mind. Comes to these, what can I cook to ease the hunger of those who struggle to survive? I speak of those who cannot afford gourmet cuisine. Most they can hope for is simple fare, which fills stomach but leaves the heart empty. What the world needs is a dish that will comprise of plain ingredients, but with colorful sweetness that brightens the drudgery of everyday life. I like to honestly have no clue how to make something like that. First thing that comes to mind is sweet flavor, nourishing lumbies. Or a must. Everyone from wee children must eat in a comfy, fluffy texture would be perfect. Lumbies and has a fluffy texture. Just seems promising. Somebody turn here and tell me about it.
Give it a shot.
Reward Lord of the... That's really good, actually, because that gives me a really good SP recovery item. Real quick, do I have any items on me that would count? The honey cake.
Lovely that, eh?
Well, I'm very good. Supposed to allow me to taste it.
I don't know.
Days long past the kitchen, bathed in the warm sunlight. My mother cooked me with whatever she had in hand. Flavor of this cake tasting back. Warm, soft texture that recalls the innocence of a child. Yes, this is exactly what I've been seeking. Guess it's all right, huh? Apply techniques used to create this dish. Be able to take any old kitchen vegetable into an irresistible baked goods. Thanks to you, I will be able to create what I've been seeking. Cooking what that tastes good to make brings happiness to those who eat it. See expectation. Promise present reward this. Trying to use been very positive lately. Such an add a bonus to your earnings. And through these actions, we invented carrot cake.
All right.
You saw me in there and view the culinary world as it truly was. So much to learn about food as well as people's hearts. Journey must go on. Along the way, I will teach this new recipe to that you've inspired me. I can't English. No, but cooking brings smiles to hungry people across the country.
Eh?
Shows that we have other goals accomplished first. Yes, let's wait until those are complete. I look forward to it. I can promise that delicious cooking will motivate you on your own journey. Look forward to serving you. Till that time, bid you farewell. Godspeed, Your Highness.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Where to?
I'm pretty sure that is just gonna be. Let me check this out. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be just be. Hey, you want to go kill that sandworm?
That damned Luis.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Where to?
Let's go.
Humans.
Luis, I can see.
Hello.
What? Going your way to talk to a guy like me? I admire your pluck, lad. Pique my interest. Let me show you something I picked at a tavern. An old structure called Forsaken Tower in North Town. I've been there before, I think. None who's inside have ever stepped back out. I heard there's 3 such towers in the world. Apparently, the number itself isn't insignificant. I noticed that earlier. To look at old fairy tale, you wouldn't have to be the hero to save the island, would you? There's something in particular you should hear. Consider this top secret. This is a legendary monster top. I've heard it's got something to do with a trial obtaining forbidden power. That's about all I can tell you. Anyone who's looked into it hasn't survived the tale. Or told tale, but considering you're with Dragon God and saved your island, it's a forbidden power. If the forbidden power is real, I want to go a hero like you. Not all Chief would agree, so I'll leave it to you to see if this legend rings true.
Eh?
Well, if I to double a little deep in the trial, try the information at the tavern. Get a lot of information there.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
No, we're getting high rank stuff now.
Anything you can do?
Showing off though. Best of luck out there.
All right.
That's Nuris. Honestly, the right to rule is barred. I could probably handle that now, considering it's the easiest one.
Alright then.
Let's go. Hey there.
I don't know how many I need. I just want to check. 13. How many do I have then?
What now?
Two.
Alright then.
Gonna be a minute then.
Alright. Where to?
I think there's gonna be a quest from the chief. Yeah.
Hello there.
Apologize for bringing this up at a time like this, but I thought I should tell you. We've been searching through some old histories to review our true traditions. So you're talking about a set of towers guided throughout the country. Like one place, yeah, we're familiar. Makes things simpler. Core book I read, when turmoil rocks the word of a man, a sign will appear in the towers 3. 3 trials for 3 towers. Upon a hero proves thrice worthy, a forbidden power that has been stowed away with this world will be so. We heard about this from another guy. Usually 3 towers will appear each with their own trial, then whoever conquers them will obtain some kind of great unprecedented power. The nature of the power is unknown, however, judging by the description of worthy hero, since these trials are not only sheer strength, but honor, and others like qualifications. The trials they seek test whether power can come honor. Somehow reminds me of the royal magic. Ah yes, we should go to the towers of wisdom, power, and courage, and get the Triforce. I try to think about what would happen if Luis obtained it. I would much prefer it in your hands, but what do you think of it? Will you undertake these trials? Appears south of the island here is called the Spire Blind Faith, known by some of the islanders, but for precise information, you best ask the informant. You're a monster that's taking up residence there. Might hard to go with a bit more protection.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Thank you.
Maybe 2 towers which are living outside the island might know something about them. Good handle on the story what's inside the island area are rare. These are pretty strong impressions when we do happen to meet one. Oh, have you? You missed learning about things beyond the island preview, but so I have asked certain people to act as my eyes and ears. To be frank, I believe these trials will be dangerous ones. Looks even say countless are those who have lost their lives. But I believe anyone will overcome them, it's you. That's why I wanted to inform you so urgently. Heroes of our island, I pray for your good fortunes in battle, and hope this legend turns out to be a mighty power you can use for the good of the world.
Alright then. Let's head there right away.
Fancy a bit of info.
Spire Blind Faith trial. I'm guessing I'm going to want to go back to Brylehaven as well. Tell you what I know about the trial there. No one really knows too many specific details. It would help anyone to come back. Long ago, there was a man who fled from the tower. With his dying breath, he scrawled these words. You need purple flames, invites only death. Should you fall for their temptation, your life they'll turn to ash. It doesn't read like it will, so we assume it's a warning. Hard to say what it means with any certainty. Really haunted, so something in that tower must be truly terrifying. I interpret it as a strong suggestion that would need protection from fire to go in. It certainly couldn't hurt. That's all I know. Can't imagine anything called a trial be easy, but I have faith in you. Might also be dark.
Alright then. Where to?
Let's go.
2 quests in Altaberry Heights. I'm guessing one of these is going to be the last Mutsari. I probably butchered that name. Yep, speaking of. Time for knowledge in the tower finally, and what was me? Is that probably the same tower LD was talking about, right? You wouldn't be the hero to save the island, would you? Now some Martins. Got excited and raised my voice, haven't I? Sorry, researcher, you see, conducting an academic investigation of the island's folklore. Then one thing has drawn my interest lately, the legend of 3 towers. Finally managed to pinpoint the location of one of these 3 towers. Tower of Insolence, just north of the very town. Seems that tower of the monster then, possibly infected, as it were. In my current fortitude, I regretfully had to put the required field work on an infinite hold. Indeed, there must be a tower, rather the tower spoken, and the old tales won't grant forbidden power to whoever completes it. It struck me like lightning. Occurs to me that perhaps indeed a hero who saved the island might have the hardness to enough to complete such a trial. Some forbidden power obtained. Sure, it's safer in the hands of our illustrious hero. Suppose that having heard such a astonishing tale, you're curious as to vacancy. Certainly true, or one is just tall the highest rise your might can conjure. One way to know for certain, that's to walk your way to the highest point of the tower's influence, north of Altaberry. Oh, and I do ask for informed power for details to be able to learn more about the trial itself as well, I presume.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Quite glad the Endeavor Tower is in the hands of one so capable. Believe me, in fact, it's hero's charge. I take my leave. Every further business awaits me. Fare thee well.
That sounds right.
We do it at the same time. Yeah, we have 3 towers to explore.
Why,
Is it Louis Softool?
Hi, Stroll. There is another quest over here. Could you possibly be the prince? I may have unpleasant rumors floating about, but I don't believe a word of them. We've had my eyes on you since the expedition. As long as as remarkable as your deeds, I knew for certain you are worthy of being the next king. To show my appreciation for your highness, I have prepared a special promotion of sorts. Call it the Warm Heart Full Wallet Hot Springs campaign. You have to bathe in a hot spring, your highness, and you'll receive a reward. Put some of the hot springs water you bathed in this vial and bring it to me as proof. I love 30,000 reef to give you. What is this quest? Is that acceptable? Just gonna pay to get a bath? That seems weird. You're selling the prince's bath water. Works hard to save his people. I just want him to have more to relax and offer him a little extra monetary support. My sole desire. Will you accept this vial as a token of this humble merchant's goodwill? I'm gonna regret this.
Just sublime.
I even to know you believe in me. Hot Springs is underneath the Blue Sky Bridge. Bit gloomy, I know, especially being that it's only open at night. Back there, a slice of heaven. Always find me here. Please let me know when you've acquired this spring water.
Let's give it a shot.
Rank easy. Almighty Panacea!
Okay then.
Well, head there if you want to take a bath.
Alright then. Alright then. Where to?
That is everywhere.
Let's head there right away.
No harm in just...
Right, we got 2 pieces of information here. Famous for its high-grade precious stones found there. What must be an appear in the area. Might have tried their best to fight them off, but they never stood a chance. Gives me a place for you both forge seekers who continue to plumb the mountain's resources. This unique is they use attacking people with the dark affinity. They'll try to inflict hex upon you, which causes their follow-up attacks to do more damage. Keep this in mind, you truly intend to go there. It's not the same as fire. To my left, rumors have been swirled about a rare treasure lying right in the mountain. Can't verify these reports. Treasure hunter, it might be worth taking some time to look for the prize. Well then, I wish you luck.
Keep this to yourself.
Sorry, Vincent is the only one among the for one's business. Based on legend, naturally I'm somewhat skeptical. I myself have information being factual, so know that what I'm about to tell you is speculation on a legend. A long time ago, a man who returned from the tower. Can't speak to directly of this man's statement, but he claimed foul mirage in body can pierce and a glare that will curse you, your children, and your children's children. Mysterious messages then vanish. Just what do you see there, I wonder? Perhaps it refers to a monster immune to all attacks that causes its enemies. You offer an interpretation on ancient legend. Disgracing reputation is telling you the tale. I'm curious about what actually in the tower. Do tell me if you find out. Just don't do anything that'll get you killed.
What more can I do? Oh,
Alright. Where to?
Let's go.
If Louise wins the crown, what will become of us?
Fancy it.
There you are. Forsaken Tower Trial.
Hey.
Want in on this?
Unfortunately, you don't have any more information. How about a legend? Around the path, you have to fight a ferociously mad monster. Long ago, Travel returned from the tower and told us to coordinate a monster in there. The worst reason they can leave this world takes any to attempt to ward against its attacks as an affront. To devastating blow and retribution is tear to behold. And it's like no mention of what it looks like or anything. Might all be a load of bollocks anyway. No one believes it's fairy tales these days, but it's true that something unusual is happening in that tower. That's all I got. Want to find out what that trial is really about? You have to go see for yourself.
If Louise wins the crown, what will become of us?
No, I don't know much. Okay. All we got are legends to go off, which is, I'm guessing, are giving us hints on the skills the monsters will use. Sharon was frightened, so everything our power lives to ordinary peace. Thinking about something. Things pioneers glaring walking near the church. On here, I'm gonna try going to the front. I'll run into them. What do I do? Sneak in. So underhanded. Parents doesn't matter little when lives are on the line. Let they be cold, let them stare. And we decide a course of action, like to infiltrate the church as soon as we can. No problem.
Thank you very much.
Go right away. Good, no one's around.
Yes?
Distortion of Magna feels fainter than before. Why would that be?
Alright.
Let's go see. Yes, agreed.
Time to go.
Let's get down to the basement. Truly hope everything's alright. There isn't anyone here. Where are they gone? You find a hint?
Actually,
I think Hibbert must have written this. Entry from June. Illness is steady worsening. The praying paper, but it's not enough. I know it is my fault. You know, well, one can't call Hibbert an uncaring man. Look how he takes responsibility for this strange illness. Your entry says prayers are not enough. Faith is not enough. Is it because the devil dwells in their hearts? The fools. Illness is punishment from God. His wrath will spread throughout the country. We must beg his forgiveness. From this land saturated with his fury, I and the other believers will offer up our flesh. We beseech you, God. Forgive us our sins. Close array.
is this perhaps?
I can't believe. Have you taken the prisoners? Where do they go? They're in danger. Where in the world has he taken them? And saturated by his fury. He's here. It's mentioned they're going to throw themselves into a volcano.
That can't be.
You St. Just Temple and Altaberry? Think so, because look at the stage to the mountain. The world Volcamo is right on the northern side. Who's there? Ovary? Yeah, it's Ovary. What are you doing? Ovary, we found where your mother is and everyone else too. It's just that's quite far. You're just trying to trick me. They said all things like you were liars. Wait, why'd you take Mama? Don't you know Mama's sick? You're awful.
No.
I took your mother was Hipperick. I'm going to leave Hipper's journal here. Please, someday when you're feeling like a big, strong girl, have someone read it to you.
It's all right.
By the way, Ovary, I haven't forgotten my promise to teach you that dance. After I help your mother, let's practice, shall we? That's a lie. I know it must be hard for you to believe me, Ovary. People can lose sight of the truth they believe in something too strongly. But I want you to know that it really was a joy to have met you. Please don't think I lie when I say this. Please come with me. I want to stop printing. As far away as we can't pass through the mountains, but we could fly there.
We should hurry.
Let's get there as quickly as possible. He's using a gauntlet runner belonging to the Saint's Church. Judging by the date of his journal, he may be arriving there soon. See, he seems serious, but also quite sensitive. I think it was the mag that made him lose touch with reality.
That means
When I believe I should be sacrificed, and there could be all the more reason to stop him at any cost.
I must.
Please, well, keep helping me. I draw much from your strength. Summoner's virtues, Fire Forge trust. That's the new pinnacle of heroism awaits within thee. All thy destiny. Can now study the Devil Summoner.
I am capable of. This is the place.
Pictures are far away. Worry for them and what they might be thinking of doing. Might be difficult to turn the tide, but I truly believe we can help.
This one's important.
We actually have to go there for another reason. This works out perfectly.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Let us hurry there.
Make our way there. I couldn't have timed that better. I'll deal with Nuris later. Actually, I'm realizing I might not have that chance anymore. So I could Finish Alonso, Katharina, but there's so much to do. I do want to get you before I do anything else. Nourish just gunner slot. I can wait a little bit for that. Martial artist. Trickster. I want. Like, there's so many things I want to do. Alright. Everyone's so close to maxing out rank 2. I think I gotta know if Alonso was alive. Hello? Looking all over you. Why are you here? Didn't mean to launch a sacrifice. Well, have you know the whole truth of it? He was going all in on you, so did I. Too. On the new world you're going to create. That's the tavern used for yes? The place I first broke the news to him. Let's talk there. He actually asked that to be the venue, and I mean to honor his request.
Allow me to introduce myself once again. My name is Dataran. I'd like to thank you for your assistance.
Why did you kill Alonso?
I understand that you're angry, and rightfully so.
I am willing to hear him out.
Hear me out.
Alonso seemed to want this.
The execution was proposed by Alonso himself. He agreed to bear the weight of my crimes and die with them. That is, under one condition. He had me declare my support for your candidacy by naming you as the key figure who put an end to the people's suffering. And in doing so, Alonso would accomplish his goal, to bring you great renown.
He didn't need to die for something like that.
Perhaps it was meant to be a form of atonement. By giving you recognition and building your reputation, he could pave you a path to the crown. He truly believed that you could change the world.
Yeah, but he didn't deserve that, though.
Alonso entrusted me with this letter. Or, rather, with his last words.
As well.
I wager you must be furious with me. I'm sorry I didn't let you in on the plan. I knew you would be against it.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I considered myself a just person. My cons were always in the service of a greater good. I convinced myself that it was all for my hometown, for my mother. But that pretense crumbled away, along with her life. I realized everything I'd done was out of my own selfish desires. Such a man ought to die. So, I found a way to make a worthy end of it. Come to think of it, death, too, is perhaps its own selfish escape. When you stopped me, I could finally confront that about myself. The
He
truth
still
of the
shouldn't. I
matter
don't
is,
think he should have died
I
still.
like lying. I like tricking people. Perhaps I never needed to be a good person.
So he did one final trick for his final act.
You'll be lauded as a hero, and everyone in attendance will be none the wiser about my deception. Yes, before long you'll ascend to the throne, and the world will become a slightly better place. All thanks to my lies. I've done far too much wrong in my life. But in my final moments, I will become the kind of person I've always aspired to be. I owe it all to you. Even though I know this wasn't the conclusion you wished for, you have my gratitude.
Here's Alonso's genuine trust and affection with his unadorned word of thanks.
The devious schemer, Alonso, keeper and heritor of the Faker's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
He gave his life for this. Let's see it through then.
Remember your promise. Become the king.
Now say the trickster.
Are you all right?
I have to win. No matter what.
You mustn't be hasty. Alonso believed you could bring about a better future, didn't he?
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna rush it. We have a month left.
Bring him what we've discussed. This is
all of Alonso's money?
Though half of it was pinched from my coffers.
Fair enough.
Still, the fact that he managed to steal all this is quite impressive.
What are you planning to do with it?
Rest assured, I won't be taking it with me. Not after all that's happened.
I mean, I don't need
Alonso
it.
Intended to give this money to his village, but he was terribly distraught when they wouldn't accept it. However, if you, the hero, were to give them the money, that'd be a different matter.
Oh yeah.
Would you donate his fortune in your name?
If that is my friend's wish, then I will.
Thank you. Please grant this wish of his.
I just said I would.
I'll make arrangements for a coachman to transport this to the village. Until then, his property shall be in my care. Come speak with me once you've arrived. I ask this of you in his stead.
This one's important.
Durham trusts me to deliver Alonso's parents to his hometown. I want to talk to Durham at Angler in Square in Brawlhaven while he's there at night. Clutching Alonso's letter to my chest. Parted ways with Dartram. They have his thing relate to a quest, though.
Which shall see the crowning of a new king. 30 days remain.
Also, I did not realize how our big Gallica's wingspan was compared to the rest of her body until I got to see that image. A Day of the Hero starts October 27th. Don't have to consider covering approval rating. Let's aim to have the thing cleared at least 2 days before. October 25th to do as we wish. Have our own hands full of getting people back to normal and getting your support back while we're at it.
Speaking of which...
What about tell me about Occupiers Opera House? Done with renovations, apparently you can go see plays there now. Certainly a showman, that one. We gotta get stop at the Opera and Ultimate. Important to rest our fatigued bodies and spirits.
Shall we? What now?
That reminds me, though. First up, we already have Persona Mask. I want to see what the Summoner does. Summon Fairy. Medium-ized magic to 1 damage. Kirsten is not a Fire Emblem. Or not Fire. Monster Monster. That one legendary thing. Fury. Tyrant. A lot of these are on their ultimate class. That makes sense. Also, we... Actually, wait. What, anything special? Summoner and Magic Seeker. Does it need the Soul Hacker? Yeah, it did. And it does also need Devil's... That's honestly not that difficult. Once I finish the Seeker lineage... Or not Seeker. Devil Summoner lineage, I'll probably start working on the... I can select this.
Ultimate.
This marks the park, not acquire world many predecessors. I can't remember. You could click on that! Yeah, but I'll probably have you start working on Seeker after Summoner. Right, the Faker! Faker's Audrey, that makes sense. Attack defense for 1 enemy by 2 for 3 turns, that's pretty good. Defense and impede 1 out, that also could be good. Pain in the box. Decrease on it. This is interesting. I mean, if you're... The build with Synthesis has 2 things. That, wait, why would I ever use free judging when I have Miracle Saray? Because this one requires 3. That's why. It's still a lot better than this one.
Ultimate power.
Why will me? Predecessors. What if I select it with Will?
Ultimate.
I never knew I could click on this though, and if I... It shows their currently equipped class. There are so many details in this game, I just never knew.
worried too.
Let's go.
That damned Luis.
Alright, I want to see about doing this. The motivation bursting with great stuff. Let's get close down. We're all good and ready? Let's go.
I thank you.
Lead to the wave, don't mind the gauntlet runner. I did save before this in case I lose, because I have no idea if I'm going to be able to win this. If we wait here, it's bound to show itself.
Yeah.
It's got to be here. Well, I don't know if I'm... It's this thing again. I don't know if I am going to be able to handle it or not. But we beat it before, we can do it again. Oh, gosh, has a tongue.
The moment of truth. Heads held high.
Barden's boasting us. Everyone's defensive. Oh, that's really cool.
Falling back.
Remember when you ate us?
Face me.
Well, I
Now accept your fate.
I'll take this. You're according to your name, eh?
Even my
Holding no rare
strength
items.
needs it.
All I need to know.
Hey, workman!
Ninja.
Remember when you ate us? Well, I sure do.
That's not going to work. Decreases hit and evade.
I can do this. I ask for your aid.
Let my powers
Lower their attack as well.
Let's say come forth, Royal Soul. Maybe not. Let's go.
We have boost wind damage. No more effects may be added.
Nice one, Captain. Take this.
Major voice side. Hey! 2 extra turn actions!
So be careful.
Ninja. Some darker arts.
Take my fullest power.
See if I can get burn on you.
Vitus power. Here.
Got out the south.
I'm grateful.
Quite a boon.
Berserker! Get wrecked!
Rancor.
Keep his hit rate and evasion down.
Basilio, nice dodge. Hi, Summoner. They cut your speed. It's your turn. You missed.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Focus.
Win.
Forgot to do that one thing. And we feral bite. That's fine. I'm realizing Basilio's dodged almost everything. Our defenses return to normal.
I'll use what I must.
Your speed. So be careful.
Magla gather.
I pray you're ready. Come forth now.
My thanks.
Captain,
Come
they've
forth,
slowed you
Royal
down.
Soul. Scour.
Berserker! Don't be scared.
Lowers your attack and defense, not mine. Alright. It still lowers your defense. Oh, we got a crit. I need to heal this turn.
Basilio, we've got you moving slower.
Some darker arts.
Summoner.
Heed me. Captain,
Let's
they've
still
slowed
have
you down.
with healing power.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Quite a boon.
We're good?
Come here! You're out of here.
Heisman, they cut your speed.
Ninja.
So be careful.
Even my strength will be needed.
Gonna swap you out for Stroll here.
The freedom of a one. Hold back! Let me help. I owe you one.
They're doing a strong attack, and I want to be able to dodge it if possible.
License, you better be ready.
I need face me. Erupt! This way.
Figured.
Work on your aim, Izme.
Sudden rise. All right. We defended it as best as possible.
Come forth, royal soul. Win.
Start getting your attack back down.
Get wrecked. I'll use what I must. Rancor.
Bazalio resists that good.
Withdrawing, no holding back.
Vitus power. Let's go. Here.
Got out to south.
My thanks.
I owe you.
If you're gonna prevent me from attacking, I'm gonna prepare.
Face me.
The cavalry has arrived.
So what you doing now? Oh, oh, now things get interesting.
I'll crush you.
888 crit.
Still here?
Here I go.
We're finishing this now. Another crit.
Some formidable indeed.
I shall vanquish evil.
Let's go. Win.
We're done. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
How's that?
Not bad at all.
I do want more strength now, especially with the Prince archetype. You're not eating us again!
Right there.
Now's our only chance! What did we do? Phase is out of existence. Barton, you okay? I'm causing all this trouble.
Everything okay?
Are you hurt? There's nothing. One of my few redeeming features is I'm right tough to kill. If we actually get what Barton was doing in that combat as a thing we can get randomly, that'd be really good.
All right.
Courage will overcome my strength. Say, Brother Honest, that's how you defeat Lady Joanna's monster. Well, mighty and terrible. You had something to be able to use such power so well. Thank you. Please give my thanks to your friends. That was say Maritha.
Right.
Let's go tell everyone. Everyone feel all these and say no that Giant Sandworm's not coming. Just want to tell everyone you save the town once again. Try and proclaim it then. Department Marshal. You know, Department Marshal forever. We can just teleport straight there at least.
Thank goodness.
That's not in real danger. He's just fainted from his exertions. He really is some kind of man, or some kind of man. He's some kind of man fighting a giant sandworm. I rest the administration building. Granny's can't play at this point. Not the guy's around though. He's hiding somewhere. Brian do such a risky thing, especially for the people who voted against him. All I did was to fight a giant sandworm, which wasn't even coming here to begin with. Truly a desperate move. Go away. We're protecting the town, not you guys. Brian can be kind of scary, but deep down he's actually really nice and loves us. Just offer a show. All he wants is power. Remember what he did as he pleased to all of you against your wishes.
Excuse me?
Is that true? That he just wants power. I happened to see him in his workshop picking out weapons. And he lowered his head and said nothing while his sword was tempered. Didn't boast in the slightest. Surely if he sought power. And before he left to fight, he brought a huge amount of wound care supplies to the Apocalypse. I had no idea why at the time. The reason he didn't say anything was so he wouldn't worry. No, he didn't want us to panic, but to continue on as normal. Tell me such a man can be anything but good. Big words of praise, but do not remember, Barton required your help. You always leave things others to handle. Is it wrong to ask others for help? I'm saying that's impossible, Barton alone. Was impossible, Barton, which is why he wisely requested aid. And then splendid things were accomplished. I, for one, think it was a great decision.
Just so.
All of us have always been reliant on each other, but strangely, in this instance, we suddenly looked to push our anxieties onto a single man. We chose the solid Barton to shoulder our woes, and then we grew angry when he didn't shutter them in precisely the way we wanted. It wasn't that Barton wanted power of the whole town. It was us who wanted Barton and the town to do our jobs for us. The government should not be this way.
That is true.
True that Barton lost the vote. Perhaps he wasn't perfect as everyone wanted, but he never ceased his efforts to improve the town. I want everyone to understand that much. We should be the ones to think about town stuff. We can do things ourselves, all of us. We try to make Barton do all the work. That's sad. Something happened again. He says he wants to play. He wants to play with you. Say the wins after all. This is Barton profound gratitude and solid faith in me.
In the end, I managed to protect it.
I will never use that skill!
Many thanks.
Thank you truly for saving Barton. We'll take care of things from here. We take care of the town too. We'll figure things out ourselves. Turn to the group. Was much of, but didn't all of them already say they were going for us because of the thing we did here last time? Ah, well. Well, it's nighttime. Everyone now. We can do that in a minute. First up. Farewell quest.
Where to?
Alright, where's that path?
Let's go.
You little bastard. It will be Lord Louis before too long.
Is it this? Talk about what happens when you usually get mag when I go in. Alright, oh, it takes time. Whatever. I need it for the quest. Terrell scared everyone else away. There's no guess here. Could probably take a relaxing bath like this. Reading the very core of my body. What should I do? Wait, I hit the wrong button. About to turn to the heat. Can't form a single thought. Not like objects float, but between the water. Hero's fruit. Bottle up some of the hot springs water. I wonder if I chose the right option, I'd get something.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 29 days remain.
Try not to.
Yay, money! Okay, I do want to go see if I can go back.
Speaking of...
What ways out of the way? Forest with some resources. In cold winter, snow doesn't pile and food and fireworks are plentiful. Grand path hurts? Well, it seems recently a monster occupied the place. Should we get rid of it? Oh yeah, I forgot to check that. So if they're a bounty, it would be likely a monster. Shall we handle it ourselves? I unfortunately don't think I can go back, probably. No, the save... When does autosave happen? Nah, okay, yeah, it's too late. But I did forget to go check... Oh yeah, I want to check this. Smithing, too. They might have new weapons in stock. You do! I'll keep the one attack strength. Crit hit rate. That's so much money, though. I'm gonna wait to buy most of these. Oh, that's really good, though. Dark attack, strength. Plus 94 damage, which is really good as well. Conjuring my skills, is there? Ah, there isn't one. Prevents charm. That's it. Still good, but alright. Restores HP. Normal attack inflict burn. That's really. I'm tempted to grab that.
All right.
Let's go.
Plus 70. So much defense. Endurance plus 6, endurance plus 7. All stats plus. Oh, that's minus a lot of defense. Endurance plus 5, endurance plus 6. Really good gear here, though. Magic plus 5, magic plus 6. Strength plus 5. Maybe I get that for the main character. And not right now.
All right then.
Let's go. What is it?
Go to the shop. Yeah, alright. 3 HP to 1 ally. 4 HP to 1 ally. Days for 1 ally. Forget for 1 ally here. And movies too. Whatever I do, I should probably wait for things to go on sale. I need to do that in the afternoon, don't I?
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Speaking of, I probably should check out everywhere in the afternoon as well. But alright, you can have your bath water. Here's the water. Are the hot springs? Very warming. Notice Prince's senses recognize its value instantly. Approve of the label. Not to produce Prince-infused water. My favorite bath salts are complete. What do you mean we produce the water? Making baths is my business. The person to say they satisfied even His Highness. That's what this is about, you know, worse. This is not discussing my intention, but I'm not lying about being your supporter. It's considered chilled to the bone. Humble bath salts, hope I might restore a modern warmth to their hearts. Of course, they're just bath salts. They won't stop wars or change hearts. Surely won't only come when we are a prosperous, peaceful country. Well, I wanted to use a blend approved by you. You're the ones trying to bring warmth back to our country, after all. What do you think? Guess it might be alright to give her a seal of approval. I get a royalty for this, right? These are showing my appreciation. Oh, and this as well, please. Have much of your reputation and good works. Can offer you no less. Future endeavors. And money for giving someone our bath water. Yay! I'm never doing that again. It's, well, it's an insect, but it's most fine should sure be viable somehow. Gold Beetle! Prince Serene Embrace. Ah!
Just sublime.
Well, so His Highness himself holding these is wait, please rethink this. I will not possibly perfect name. Thank you. With your support behind them, Highness Vassal will no doubt be a smash hit. Step back to a general store in town right away. That, oh yeah, I need to check the those what. Here's yourself, Your Highness. Okay, what do these do? Make it more nice and cool to your bed. I ended up like this.
What now?
Just max MP. Alright.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Well, that's a quest that exists.
Anyone catch your eye?
Oh, we got 3. Result. Rally even each time before dispatch kill it. All met failed. Just flow back some drive on the ruins. We can kill it. Monster brings playing fan with it, they say. Due to that, the day and age paint caused by rumors to spread instantly, flaming across the park's field. Plague made already ancient people positive writing, think it worse at any moment. Finds bird monster. Do the mushroom-shaped rocks and Brawl even see? Top one of those, everyone knows the manner of the ascendant. Bird happened upon the moon some time ago, decided perfect nest. So we can get to. Plenty of danger wait for you there, but also rumors the place is held fabulous treasure. Concrete stress evidence? Alright. Probably and probably have an informant. Sure weird, huh? Get there if we fly.
This place.
This is the weakest one. I probably should go fight at first. Pagans, airplane death through salvation. Die for the words destroyed. I think people born is a different one. They say that word of ours spelled it. Pay to the end. And dying only means to rescue. Golf wouldn't be a problem. Another time people in the Grand Triad name of salvation.
Yes, but...
We common bandits. You're Grand Triad bad enough with all that's going on. Death Cold pushing over the edge. Some have even started sympathizing with their ideology. But how counts the chaos in Grand Triad right now? And attacks by ending the bandit chiefs. Yeah, leave it to us. There's no moment to lose. Heard tear their hands of a secret weapon that killed people and massacre and brought to their hideout. I think they got things out of the nose, but the military has a stand for keeping peace on the monsters. We need you right now. Finally attach after a job. It's time to let you get their reward. And we get a special weapon.
Let's do it.
Let's see here.
Think here would ride there before the day ends.
And right there's a ladder.
Right to the daredevil.
Famine plan hatch to save food, involve band people there, and leaving them to die. That is harsh. Practice nowadays, but the rumor is monster man pays people's lingering resentment. This is how like they'll start to terrorize neighboring areas as well. Oh, if the ultimate decision will cheer you by means take it down, so we can say, well, you do it, let's take it. Abandoned path. Short space we'll have to get to by going to type a snake monster. Portrait intruders almost, which does the fighting. Get some symbolic relationship. Take it down, bring the bloodstained talent. I get your reward. Forrest will be able to tell you about it.
Let's do it.
Flying shorts give all time weather not, so I'll save Nuris's things for that. Then.
You'll face danger here.
This place.
I had to go to here. There's a lot of stuff, even in the forest.
Nice little village.
All right then. Let's go.
What more can I do? No,
Back to the informant, abandoned path. Of course, where people were saying a bit of benefits, they could reduce the amount of mouths to feed during a famine. A long time ago, despite people still going near that place. No one knows the monster recently made the area's new home. Bipedal giant becomes absolutely unmanageable once it goes berserk. Because its strength attacks become absurdly powerful. Powers up. Predator dispelling its power. Do so. It'll overexceed, so making it become weak. Seems like it's weak to dark. However, it'll repel electric, so don't bother with that. No but only a matter of time before it makes it. I can deal with that pretty easily then.
What more can I do?
Where to?
Let's go.
I do want to, if I have time, I will do the Colosseum, but I don't know if I will have time. I got plenty of courage as well, so...
Wins the crown. What will become of us?
I don't need to worry about that.
Want in on this?
Fantasy King is on flying, knows who built it. Partial this creature bounty placed on it. Similar one of those. First brave, soft and squishy, so I'll try to reduce your defense. Harden your defenses. Thankfully, it's weak to ice. So to calm down from there, you're the 1 feet. Good chance to throw off, don't you think?
Come again.
Best of luck. And then the last one, Grand Trad. How should he be in? Can't say buying that to happen. Unfortunately, I have much information about the place. Next thing I place, we'll just waltz into. Simon, talking to skies around the place. Brings me up here. Come we'll pull through all this. All the trials you've already claimed. Victory over all the same police. Place my faith in you. Past experiences show us we can overcome anything. Don't worry, we can do this. Ingredients is what?
Hey.
Warmer's running cathedral. Oh, just saying everyone has new things. That's kind of neat. So what was the reason I did on we already got skipped that.
Want in on this?
Treachery sales multiberry. Motivated purely by greed, he's got particular taste for gold. Perhaps tossing some out during the battle will be enough to distract him. Because these money should be particularly effective. And with the light magic, be sure you're properly prepared before going after him. I don't think he'll be a particularly strong opponent. Very meaningful. However, there's more to the story. Information is still hazy, but something far more dangerous in those ruins. The military may have put this bounty specifically for that reason. Treasure seekers sneaked in there and caught a glimpse of something, whatever it was, big in particular, and a buzz with an aura of lightning. Besides, you must know at least a little more about the thing. First of all, it's hard to separate truth from lies on the subject. Prepare Stone to head over there, be sure you're ready for anything. I'm interested in the monster parts thing.
Hey.
From Aldays, Brownsburg Islands. Otherwise, you have Salisbury Island, Dreamoth, and newbies at campfires. Maybe anyone smells like. Now I don't want to go anywhere near it.
All right then. All right then.
With that out of the way, you have a quest behind yours. Where's Basilio?
Hey.
So cook for I need to make now on the road. Okay, so I need you to cook for us. Oh, those are the only two I can do during daytime. All right.
All right then.
Let's go.
Recruitment center is the closest place. No one is doing that. Okay. Because the only thing I can think to do is increase my royal virtues, but I don't know. Because, like, I can get a lot of these things maxed out. Like, Barden probably can be maxed out, which... Warlord, I'm actually fine with that. I can get you maxed out, which gives me the Tycoon, which I do actually need for those money skills, I think. Juna can probably get maxed out, but it's probably going to be a nighttime one. Serena can max out, which martial arts doesn't need that right now as well, but I will eventually. A lot of those I can skip on. So I just want to do,
All right then.
where can I raise my wisdom? And I'm actually gonna
Where to?
go here for. Actually, let me check here then.
Let's go.
When it comes to eloquence. No, is that? Let me check the rock though.
Isn't that?
Don't recognize more zone we're running now. Once you can stop, this robot sacrifice. So it's just Luis. But that's what I wanted.
Yep.
Wisdom or imagination is my lowest stat, it seems. Doesn't appear I can raise those here.
Where to?
Let's go.
That's wisdom, right?
This weather is dreadful.
Yeah.
We've arrived.
For the place, very, sure. Going a lot. I'll do that. As living before your very driving famous water spheres, he doesn't tricks on these parts where there's flowing spheres of magic. Water, spinning two are going sideways. All in here clutch their pearls when they see them, but for those who call Graveland their home, we're proud of our waterways and floating sea water. Doesn't seem like you need a boat to get anywhere here. Here's why the capital, it's hilly terrain to boot, but thanks to strange currents that flow backwards, you can get anywhere by boat. Around here, we've got Sing downstream with in haste, right to flow of the water, you can get from one end to the town to the other in no time at all. Not uncommon for people to get lost in the opposite direction where they're heading, at least when they're new to the area. Convenience, yeah, everyone says that works, you know, I think. You know what they say, home's where you make it. Your water spells are part of the charm. She's more magnificent for it. Grandchild doesn't hold a candle to old Browhaven. Do come back and spend more relaxing time at my fair again someday.
Alright. Well then.
Hello, noob, welcome to the stream. June comes, I think it was June I wanted to do because you give me this. Just want to double check everyone else. You're just a skill, you're just... Yeah, so it's just... I'm realizing I'm a lot closer to maxing all these out than I thought I was. Because it does look like quite a bit, but there's only one left for a lot of these. Yeah, Norris's quest. No wonder everyone's down in the dumps. Don't let that sway you, love. Let's just get what we came for now. Do you remember what told me this about what I wanted to hear her sing? Truth is, I think I can set something up for her to do just that. This is a once-in-a-lifetime celebration, so I really want to gift her something, but I haven't much time to pursue my options. Guess so just have to be content with us rushing over to see her. Are you free right now? Yes!
Thanks.
Dying to hear her sing. Need to get to Night Prowl over in Brawlhaven. Can you use your fancy teleport magic, please? Hey, Norris, we need the runner.
That girl's amazing.
So tragic. Which one's Rella? Yeah, her. It is, honestly, because he was forced to curse the prince, or else her sister basically or probably be killed. We didn't exactly know. And then, because she panicked, the spell failed, meaning it was also affecting her, just not as bad. And it was also causing... It was just bad for her. I'm emotional right now. Do we actually not get to hear her sing?
She might have what it takes to be a songstress.
Oh, that's annoying. Disappointing.
Look at Myrtis now.
Myrtis. I keep mispronouncing her name.
Is melting in her hands. I asked Capra to make some connections, and I think introducing Myrtis here was the right choice.
I think she's got potential.
I don't think she'd be jealous.
She really does. If I don't watch out, she may just pass me up. Her voice, though, it lights a fire in my heart.
I mean, rivals are good. They do make you want to be better.
Oh, I just wanted to catch a few notes. But I must admit, you sing with a river of emotions, and it swept me away. I didn't expect to say it, but I was having a great time.
Yeah, they just tricked her a lot. And then, like, yeah, on top of that, later, like, after Ford, and I think his name was, died, they're like, yeah, we're gonna make you the new person in the lead because no one else could do it.
So you keep an eye out, because I'll be right on your tail. Next time we meet, we'll be sharing.
She was just not given a fair hand in life, I guess.
Take too long, and I'll have a stage larger than this country.
There's that telltale confidence. I will be off, but do enjoy your time here.
I wish there was some way we could have, like, tried to break the curse while knowing the actual spell.
You know, my good man.
Because they can't say well. I find it funny how many different times they avoid saying the main character's name.
It's not the harmony. It's the power of the song as a whole. And it varies. When Myrtis sings, you can feel her fiery passion. But for me, I want my music.
For the yeah, they would have had her on the throne and stuff, but she wouldn't have had any control of it. They wanted her to lead in air quotes or quotation marks, I guess.
That the future is worth fighting for. I think that's what the world needs right now.
You already fill me with hope.
To hear that from you of all people is high praise indeed. But just you watch.
Luckily, she was at least able to take some control at the end, I guess.
It would be much easier to do that if the world weren't under a constant barrage of tragedies. So let's work together to
And then even learning afterwards that the church originally was built on good intentions, which makes sense. I'll expect for what she said.
Expect a seat at your side. Every time.
I want my next song to bring a smile to every face. Something they'll love so much they'll hum across the kingdom. But more than anything, I want you to love it. My sister told me something once. She said I should always strive to get my voice out to more and more people. Journey has been difficult at times.
I mean, if anything, I guess there would be a chance to revive her and give her a second chance, because if we revived her, the curse wouldn't be affecting her, right?
Listening to every note.
And we would have time to research that after this is all over, because her body is preserved in ice. And we trust friend and ally.
The ephemeral songstress, Juna, keeper and heritor of the masked dancer's virtues.
Which I know. It's kind of obvious as someone who did grow up around that kind of stuff.
To give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I don't like to get really hyper religious or what's it called? I don't like to get religious or political on the channel, but this game does have a lot of similarities to it, and it's not something I should have seen coming after, as soon as I played a bit of it for myself.
Tonight we drink. You're stuck with me until the dawn breaks. Don't make that face. I just want to see what kind of music you like.
Another thing is they always mention their god, but like I guess if there probably is some text other places that mentions more of that stuff. Actually, it would also make sense that if it was based on that for lore reasons as well, because it was originally from, or humans, the Eldar were originally humankind. So if their thing is actually based on Catholic churches and stuff, it probably just transferred over from the old history.
Here you are.
Hey, Spirit Dust. I absolutely know. I don't like talking about the connections in real life, but they are there, and it is kind of interesting to see. So I could do Barden, and that's it, because you have a quest and you're not available right now. Well, let's finish off Barden, I guess. Get me the Warlord. Then I'm gonna set off. Doesn't help that things in March 3 have gone pretty mad. I have another question I want to ask you. You said before you didn't really want to be king, did you? You weren't lying about then, but have you changed your mind? You do plan to take the throne now? Situation is different now.
Yes.
Shoot, now that you have my support all the same. What can I even do about that point? I say you show up at the most perfect time, you do. Everything okay?
The truth is,
That's the governor again, seeing as it wasn't settled before on account of the sandworm. Another way, I'm about to get the boot. You've been at my side every step of the way, serve to be there at the end. Kind of election season. Yeah, I guess. It's a metaphor for a lot of things. The story is great, though.
And probably to sentence me to exile.
What will you do if you're exiled?
I don't think he's getting exiled.
This town was everything to me. Maybe I'll just live alone for a bit in the mountains and think on it there.
You could join us. You know how to give us buffs.
I asked you all to gather here so I could speak about Martira's governance. But while Barden was recuperating, I was glad to act as his proxy. However, henceforth, I would like Barden to resume his duties as governor.
Yeah, it is good. Also,
what's this?
Barden is surprised.
Initiated by your sheer pluck. At the time, I cooperated only so I could use you.
Even he's getting a redemption. I'm surprised by that.
But I had a revelation in those moments as the giant sandworm approached. I saw that I cannot even protect myself, much less the people. When you returned here exhausted and in tatters, I regretted
I'm surprised he
everything
actually
from the
saw
bottom
that,
of my
considering
heart.
he was hiding.
My actions are unpardonable.
Sergestro. But if I go back to governing, it's...
Have some faith in yourself, Barden.
All right.
You didn't get this way or
say
this
so.
far just by doubting yourself the entire time, did you?
I'm just not sure where to start. Except to begin with an apology. My excessive measures frightened you all. And I implemented them because of my own insecurity. I was anxious about whether or not I could keep...
Also, I'm just now realizing how short the main character is.
Surveillance and barriers. No more. We'll keep some...
I mean, I'm pretty sure I know it before, but just didn't actually, like, consciously realize it, I guess, if that makes sense.
That's why I am not fit to govern.
It's not over yet.
That's right. It's never over. We can still improve this town. And we want you to see it done.
Look, Barton, you learn from your mistakes. You can do a better job the second time.
Built a defensive barrier myself.
Oh, no.
I did too. And I had an idea. We could turn uninhabited houses into shelters.
How sturdy is the barrier you made?
Before, that's true. But you're not the only one at fault, Barabin. This is just as much our town as yours.
Oh, laddies and lassies.
You see? After 2 disasters, everyone has a more mature view of things. You're free to decline. But is that really what you want to do?
Well, now I must apologize. If it truly is what everyone wants, I'll be the governor of Martira again. This time, I won't do anything to scare the populace.
Hopefully you won't do anything to do that.
And the town's unity will be known far and wide. And for our first step, I have the perfect suggestion. Step forward, young man.
What do you need me for?
The reason I stand here now is thanks to this fella. He is the hero who saved this town. The one most worthy of the crown. I want us to support him as the future king.
Yes! Barton and a hero together!
Are we just gonna leave Barton? Oh, nah, we can have a feast with him. What kind of tea is he drinking?
Come to think of it, I never told you the truth behind that bit of arson.
Wait, what arson?
It was this little poor weon who started it. He didn't mean to, but he touched an igniter some fool had left behind. I only know this because just the other day he came to me...
Oh, right, wasn't there arson mentioned something a lot earlier?
If I'd known from the start, I would have just thought it a lone accident. Instead, I acted like invaders had infiltrated us. Got my people all terrified.
I mean, I can see why you thought it was a sabotage.
I'm the kind of man who rushes in without thinking. I ought to take more care and not act so rash. Let's focus on the future now. This region, in fact the whole country, depends on it. Mind if I ask you just one more time? If you think I'm fit to govern?
There's no one more qualified for the job than you, Bart.
At least not in the
Do you
town.
truly believe that? Then I must devote myself to the work even
But we're not
more,
gonna tell
so as
him
not
that.
to disappoint the future king. Thank you greatly for everything you've done. This only happened because I had your support. Even when I made mistakes, you stuck by my side. I'll return the favor one day. I swear it.
Hey, can I have some of that bread that's being held in the background? I'm kind of hungry.
The Honorable Guardsman, Barden, Keeper and Heriter of the Commander's Virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Also, something else I guess I wanted to talk about is I made a poll recently saying what chapter I should start with Deltarune, and I do it tomorrow, the day after. there might not be more than 3 streams left of this game. And now I'm not sure if I should follow through with that. Depending on how much is left. I do want to play Deltarune though a lot.
Today really is.
Speaking of, I'm kind of curious what that poll is at. Let me check.
I'm blessed with the greatest of friends. The townspeople love me.
Yeah, 85% for the basically what's pacifist. Some people want Snowgrave, or maybe the Snowgrave save file though. Although I guess it's called the weird route. I found out about because of Robbo. Bart and I talked as old friends for a long time. Thanks, Bart, my strong faith in me, the people in March should fully support me. Alright, Nurse, we'll do that in a sec. Alright, we'll do someone else first. Nurse is... What else do I get from Nurse? Because I'm probably going to get... yeah, honestly, I don't really care for any of those.
Isn't that...
What now?
Speaking of, I do want to check real quick, though. This gives... We're going to be stunned by supporter attacks in overworld combat. Alright, I don't know what that exactly does. Increase their attack by 2 ranks for 3 turns. Oh, okay, now I thought it was just be moved. It does move. Defense 2 ranks for 2 turns. We match all enemies' main for like days. Increase all allies hit evasion rank for 3 turns. Back increases magic and skill attack by all back row allies by 10%. Physical attacks. Oh, this is kind of interesting. This can work for both a backlining magic-based team or a frontlining physical-based team. That could be really cool. And Megidola. This skill has I have a bit of trauma with this skill because of Persona 3. But we're not going to worry about that. Let's grab this one.
Intriguing.
Word looks like it used to be, but not to let your eyes still the same. You're a funny one, boy. We've been waiting for you. Anyway, do you have room for your busy diary for me? Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Something I also like with this game over Persona is it's a lot easier to rank people up.
Honestly, I was thinking about closing up shop for good, but I see we have one last item of business for today. You didn't notice? 2 children have been following you. They have igniters. I imagine they're here for me.
Oh, from the village.
You two. I saw you at the village.
So you remember us? What a shame, right? I'll bet you didn't think you left any survivors, right?
Everyone we know is dead! You killed them!
That's not true.
I see. So, you're here for revenge. Is that it?
You've got it wrong. The church was the one that did this to you.
What are you talking about? The Sanctus told me all about it. They said you set the whole village on fire.
And they're lying.
That's why they gave me this igniter. They said killing isn't wrong when you're punishing the wicked.
I see. You. My apologies. But I'd appreciate if you didn't interfere. No matter what happens.
That depends on... Yeah, I don't want to just see anyone get killed.
Depends on what happens.
No. No matter what happens. Please.
Guess we have no choice but to respect her wishes.
This is your first time killing someone, I take it. I hate to break it to you, but you should have finished the job without saying anything. You realize you just gave yourself away. Now I might dodge. That's a chance at survival I didn't have before. Might easily be enough to turn the tables and kill you. And what's the exit plan after you've done the deed? How do you get out of the city before they find my corpse? Or did the Sanctus forget to mention these details?
Just wanted to put more blame on you.
The church thought they'd use you to kill me. That, or they were hoping I'd kill you.
No! You're lying!
If you don't have it in you, then I suggest you save your revenge.
You're not fooling us!
It's
You've
a
already
painful
been
thing
fooled.
to live your whole life running away, carrying your sins on your back. If you ask me, it might even be harder than killing someone.
He speaks from
You'll watch me
experience.
die again whenever you close your eyes. You'll smell my blood, hear the rasp of my final breaths, see my eyes cloud. Again and again and again. That's what lies down this road. It's a dark path to walk, alone, with the weight of your despair.
Also, those are some big igniters as well for the kids.
Nor will it let anyone save you. But you still have time to turn back.
There's nowhere left for us to go.
I mean, she'll help you.
Prepared living spaces at
Randy
my
will
research
definitely help you.
facility. They're meant to give people like you a safe home.
What are you talking about? You think we trust you?
I know how easy it is to lose all your peace and hope in an instant. And now that you've seen that firsthand, I can't fault you for doubting me. But just once, just one more time, I want you to think of your future and get the help you need. It's a hard thing to crawl up out of hell. But the first step is having the courage to believe.
But if I lived in your place, you'd just kill me!
They don't realize that's not
I've
true.
done it already.
She has a point too.
I'm not saying you have to trust me right away. Believe me. I have a hard enough time trusting people myself.
They'll look back at the main character.
But isn't this what you two really
She did
want?
not trust us at first. Well, I guess she trusted us more than most people still.
And believe in your own happiness.
Man, nothing's going good for the church, and I loved that.
I'll show you the way to the research facility now. That took incredible bravery, you two. I can already tell you have a better life than mine ahead of you. A more peaceful and gentle future, greater than anything we could imagine, is about to dawn.
Man, the characters in this game are great, because she used a lot of her past experiences to get them to just stand down.
The two of them fell asleep as soon as they found their room. Must have been the first sleep they'd had in days. Can't imagine how nervous they must have been. We have to protect them. We can't let this place be destroyed. Suppose that means I can't afford to close down the shop just yet.
That's just an excuse for them not to get rid of the store in-game.
But I'll only stock models with limiters, meant to dampen their destructive force. And
I mean, that was the original
I'll offer a
intention.
bargain for the people to trade in non-limited igniters towards buying my wares. Against the church's campaign, it'll barely make a difference. But it'll buy some time until you take the throne, right?
And what do you plan to do afterwards?
Well, that depends on the new king.
It won't be Luis, I'll tell you that much.
At best. A pretense of change. But it's enough. As long as it can give those children a little hope. I trust you to brighten our world. Give it the surge of hope it needs. Take the throne and lead us forward.
I want that hope to come from the both of us.
Ah, right. Now I'm in the thick of this research. I can't exactly dismiss this as someone else's problem anymore. So we'll take on the job together. May the flame of hope burn ever brighter, and
We got plenty of people to help us out after we become king
pierce the world's
as
dark.
well.
May it reach the crying and the suffering, and save them. I vow to stand by your side. I'll find ways to be useful to you. I was always afraid of telling the truth. I built igniters into a shell around my life. On the inside, I figured I had nothing. I was nothing. Just a hollow parody of a person.
Glad you're able to turn that
Even
around
knowing
for
how weak
yourself.
I really am. You refused to abandon me. Thanks to you, I've come to know hope again. So I'll believe in that hope and try to live my life to the fullest. That's my decision, and I'll stick by it. Thank you, young man, for giving me the courage to live again.
Reveal Brigatier's determination to live a new way of life, as well as her unwavering trust in me.
A traitor and iconoclast, Brigitte, keeper and heritor of the merchant's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
The only thing I don't like about this follower rank is there's only 2 in the rank, and you get this one at the end. It takes so much more effort to get this than I feel like it should. Also, there's an achievement log behind spending a certain amount of money, and it's a lot of money.
No doubt there are countless people out there suffering, enduring unimaginable pains at this very moment. But you can show them that their world is not a living hell. Not when you have your own vision for it. I'll be waiting for the day it comes true.
Appreciate your endorsement of me. Merchants of the country now support me. That's a lot of merchants.
The day of the
We'll give you a discount if you support the prince.
shall see the crowning of a new king. 27 days remain.
Look at this.
Thanks, Barden.
So,
And his place called Disgraced Ruins, or his Grand Trad. Time for that right now. Focus on defeating Louise. Might be worth a little bit more. Visit these ruins. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. I do think I'm going to start with the volcano. Simply because I am. Oh, actually, it's Idol's Day. All right.
let's go.
I do want to keep my wind sword. I think I wanted to buy that one. Oh, this was a great sword. It's actually not surprisingly stronger than I thought. I don't think I'm going to cover the Burning Act. I'll keep the SP one. Dark Architecture. Yeah, I think I want to grab this.
Understood.
All right, then. Let's head there right away.
I don't think I really care to buy any armor at the moment. Good in case I need to feel weaker out of battle heals. I'll grab 7 more of these as well for the same reason.
All right, then.
I do remember hearing something about the water cellar having new stock. Would they happen to have more MP healing items?
What are you playing at? Got us.
Give me. Now I want to go check another water shop salesman.
Oh God. Grant. Real cheap.
No, I should check another major city though, actually.
Let's go.
It might just be the major cities that have these restocks. But if you don't, I'll just go to Port Brawlhaven. Okay, yeah, we're done. Not Port Brawlhaven, that's where we are.
Where to?
Let's go.
Give me, I also want my free luck point. Well, what did that say? Self and peaceful, like seeing the truth of the world.
Got it.
Why is that a thing in this game as well? Why does the bathroom have to be a thing that gives you a luck point? I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm fine with the free luck. It's great. But it's so weird that that's a thing.
Preparations.
Now then.
So, I have to go to all of the towers, which I can at least fly to. But to start, I want to go to Mount Volcmo.
Request there. I should very much.
It's your call.
Because I have 2 quests for this. And I wouldn't be surprised if Norris has a 3rd one there as well.
What to pick?
Okay, that makes a lot of sense of why Vassalio wasn't available before. Is that the only one available to me? Yes, it is. I'll go ahead and make an extra. Because MP recovery is nice. Got as many quarters you like in cooking, or we will not cook merely to fill our bellies. Which will take a good meal. You must neglect learning how to achieve that end. Quality result will directly reflect the focus put into the process. Where the blade is not so different. Flour in the dough. So it's satisfactory through your weight into stretching it. What goes forward like this? Etches into your memory. So it tells of battle art fought. Final trial yet awaits. Combine track and removal with no less than perfect timing.
In days gone by.
Taste my hometown with magical bread. If it shall make it more delicious, be sure to savor it. Bread. I kind of wish it was double the amount of cooking, but oh well. Also, I'm not doing this right now because I have something else I want to do. I just want to see what I need for this. Imagination, which is one of the stats I was looking to increase. Also, that's a buff I really like. I don't care about the scoring skill right now because we don't have any other classes for you. It'll be important later. The Destroyer is also going to be kind of nice. This guy pretty weird looking if Luis was behind it. Got one more reason to smack him down. Getting around will do us no good. Even the easy things just go to rot. We gotta take it slow and do what we can for now. If you're not hungry, come along where you were in last time. Yeah, figured I could cook you something. Starving. Well, table 1, right this way. You good in it? That's my try tree nut egg drop soup. Honey glazed poison. Sorry, poison what? With chicken. It looks great actually. I don't like nuts. They don't. It's a texture thing for me though. Might lose your appetite. Oh, the poison now worries mate. It's all good, yeah? The actual toxins out. Ain't dangerous or anything. If I die after eating this... Well, actually, we have poison recovery items on hand. We'll be fine. Salty sweet glaive leaves my tongue tingling for more.
Yeah?
You're good, eh?
Hold on.
Where'd you buy that? I don't believe it on myself. That's all my shipping. No lies. It makes something you like. Is all. Where'd you buy the ingredients is what I meant. Truth is, I couldn't cook a thing. After taking my experience, the taste got load sharper. Couldn't eat much on this. It tasted really nice. I sort of picked up cooking to fend for myself.
Right.
I got after dinner treat here too. Please be cheesecake.
Yeah.
Bread. Still good apart from the nuts on top. We got baked fruit, sweets, right along with some oatmeal tea. These bitter stuff preserve the leaves here. I don't like bitter. So it calms the heart. I told one of them we called sin a verb. Finger myself on it when the pain gets loud.
Really?
Does it hurt that badly? Yeah, like something inside me is crawling to get out.
Oh, right.
Reminds me never to get telling you about these old wounds. Me and Del both grew up in the slums. We call them slums, or just a trash dump. Parents or anything, so every day was pretty miserable. Went to enlist, hoping we could afford to eat that way. Told me I was too young, but I got invited to be part of something neither development. It's like, I'm surprised you said you were too young, considering there were other times where they would let just anyone enlist in the military. Told me I'd be helping them testing knives before the soldiers got them. Left out the part about testing them on us. Lived or died, it didn't matter. Why not just test on targets? Let's go there too. You know, my mate who split his herbs with us. At the facilities, you got room, poured a bit of coin. Slave wages, but the igniter's well unstable on you or you stop being useful, that's it. You're done. No matter what they throw at us or how bad we hurt, we took it all. We had to.
About that.
So they tricked you into it. Well, if I call it that. If we known everything it meant, I don't have any other choice back then. Dawn to dusk. All we had was pain. There's always one faulty igniter away. Looking back, I'd never gotten through it without Ardell. Things got worse, started losing friends to him. Number one, ended up at death's door myself. That's when Dell had enough and broke us out. Dell was in rough shape himself, but he carried me. Ran with me all the way to a church. That's where he met Lady Rella. Told me what's it like now. It's not all there is. Keep living, the world will surely change. Feels like I finally get what she meant. They did mention that earlier when how Rella saved them. How treat you a nice meal. Even got to meet Minka again. Won't have these chances for giving up. Now, that's the last thing on my mind. I got some actual hope. Maybe I'll build the world Dell and I dreamt of. Saul's determination to live and his deep trust in me.
Me and Dell didn't live well.
That's why Dell stopped growing, you know? It's an effect of the experiments and all. I look at him. I think it's got the opposite. I'd say you got that effect as well. I guess that makes sense why he was so small. Man, the igniter research is so terrible. Why? Like, how are side effects you just don't age? Actually, people would probably really want that, actually. They probably wouldn't give him mortality, but still, there would be some people who wouldn't want to age. Not actually age that much, you know? In any case, looks like he's doing well. I can be glad for that, at least. Let's visit him again sometime, alright? Bound to have fixed his sleeping posture by then, at least. No, hold on.
Wait.
You don't mean he was lying about his sleeping wrong? He wasn't he? You can't even sleep wrong on your chest anyway, right? I mean, you can, but it's kind of difficult. And then again, you can't really do it on purpose. I can't believe it slipped past me. Thought of a second look. Just forget about what is going on.
Sorry.
I won't be able to make it today. Take me to Bradley when you can. You gotcha?
Far to the north of Altabury, Mount Volcano rises through the molten ash of its own making. Magla crystals are swallowed by the lava, and a malevolent heat scorches the air. Conditions only hideous monsters could find alluring.
Probably gonna be weak to ice.
The monsters are not the only ones. Defying reason, the party descends into the maw of the pyre.
This is where we'll find Hebron. My thoughts are filled with concern for those that were brought here. Will you join me in my search? That's why we came here. Hear my sincerest thanks. Where are they? Let's proceed with care and caution, so that we miss no clues. See, I said, oh hey, Katharina's here. She'll help us then. It's. I thought this was one of the rush I was looking for. Make sure you don't miss the treasure house, okay? Gotta get up with you. Think I might rushed all the way here. Just couldn't keep still. It's like my back garden, you know? Don't be afraid to rely on me, okay? Well, blam! There's so many people here.
Leave it out, mate.
There's always mine. You better not try to spy, but I'd be sorry. I don't care about the... Keep some people. Do you happen to know anything about the monsters in here? We're talking about anyway. Tell you that fire magic won't do a bit of good here. But Bet you could guess that just by looking at him, though, couldn't you? I can tell you more, but it'll cost you. Spare a little water? Sure. Alright, get some great info for you. Might be a little warm. I've had it for days. Careful of Magdala's war. They'll let you in the worst ways. You're getting attacked while you're like that is dangerous. You have to prioritize restoring your abilities. Good luck. Good to know. Worthwhile information. I'm looking forward to this. Well then. If that's the case, I think I'm going to end extra in the stream here. We have an extra party member for this dungeon, which really excites me. Oh, wow, this sword looks really cool, actually. I haven't had a chance to... I've only been able to see it in combat once, but yeah. We're going in, and until then, I hope everyone watching enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye!